Hello. Hey guys, it's me again, Phoenix. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate the following, guys. I know that I can take a long time to post between these videos, so I really do appreciate your patience. I am going to try and make this a more regular thing, but don't hold me to that because life just gets crazy and I get really busy and bogged down. So I do enjoy making these videos, though, and I will try and make this a more regular thing. Today's video is going to be about bulking, so just remember that what I do doesn't work for everybody. So if it does work for you, great. If not, then just do a little bit more research and figure out what does work for you. And as always, if you have more specific questions after the video, feel free to shoot me a message. So when you're bulking, you really want to be in a calorie surplus, which means you're consuming more calories than you're burning. And when I say that, I don't mean like 5,000 to 10,000 calories a day. That's ridiculous. And I see some guys do that, and all you're going to do from that is get fat. Unless you're on some serious steroids, which I don't judge, but if you're trying to do this a clean, natural way, you don't need more than like 500 to 1,000 calories a day on top of your maintenance calories. So might be a good idea to figure out what that is first. Figure out what your maintenance calories are. And that's just how many calories you can consume without losing or gaining weight. And that's whether you're working out or not. Just find it according to your lifestyle and then just increase from there. So what I'll do is I'll start with adding 500 calories onto my diet. And if I don't see significant growth, maybe add 100 or 200. Just give yourself like a week or two in between adding and taking away calories because it takes your body a little while to adjust, and you're not going to see results if you just rush it. Or you'll see too much results and you might get fat and you'll be discouraged. So just be on top of it, and like I said, just slowly increase it or decrease it. Either way, if you're putting on too much fat, cut back. If you're not putting on enough muscle, increase it a little bit. So you should be weighing yourself every day, regardless of whether you're cutting or bulking. If you're really trying to get into this bodybuilding thing, you really should be weighing yourself every single day. And on top of weighing yourself, you might want to take measurements too, like measure your waist, measure your chest, measure your arms, things that you know are going to be changing as you're bulking. Sometimes the scale can be tricky because when you're bulking, you're inevitably going to put on fat. It's going to happen. Your body has to composition itself, and you're going to end up putting on a little bit of fat as you're putting on muscle. And that's okay, as long as you maintain it and stay on top of it. So yes, just increase your calories a little bit. I'll keep my fat intake between like 80 and 100 calories or grams a day rather. My protein when I'm cutting is around like 200, and when I'm bulking, I'll aim for like maybe 230. And carbs, I want to increase maybe to like 500 or 600 grams a day, and that varies too. My body changes year to year, and so my macros are going to change year to year too. So just kind of a guess and check game. Figure out what works for you. Just like I said, the most you want to increase is your carbs because your muscles need carbs to build muscle. So that's just the diet aspect. I don't go too crazy with my diet. I don't like eat salads every day. I just try and stay within my macros. So if you do eat something really, not good for you that day, it's just going to increase your macros a lot, and then you might have to just kind of tone it down for the rest of the day. But I'm not really picky about what I eat every single day. It's just easy to be in a routine sometimes. So when you're at the gym, you want to hit high weight, low rep workouts. So for example, I'll do maybe 4 sets of something like a bench press. I'll start with 10 reps, that's it. And then add maybe 10 to 20 pounds and do 8 reps. Add another 10, 20 pounds and do 6 reps. And then all the way down to 4 reps. And when I'm doing that 4-rep set, I really am struggling to get that last one up. Like sometimes I won't even do a full 4. It might just be 3. But you really want to push yourself to failure because that's what's going to tear up your muscle fibers and cause them to grow back faster, or not faster, but bigger and stronger. So yeah, really tear into that muscle fiber. Don't be afraid to push yourself to failure. And if it makes it easier for you, get a spotter. Find someone who will go with you regularly, or even just ask a stranger. I mean, most guys don't really mind spotting you for a set or two. But it really is going to help your confidence and help you really push yourself to failure because you won't be afraid to drop weights on yourself. So if you can have a spotter, that's really ideal. If not, just be careful. You can really hurt your form and injure yourself when you're putting up a lot of weight. So just make sure you're still doing slow, controlled movements. And like I said, if you can get someone to spot you, that's awesome. The most you're going to be able to put on is like half a pound a week of muscle. And that's why I say don't consume way too many more calories because you're just going to end up putting on more fat than you want to. But your body just metabolically, you just can't put on that much muscle at a time. It's just not physically possible. Like I said, unless you're on some serious steroids, but if you're trying to do this the right way or the clean way, you really only be able to put on like half a pound at a time per week, I should say. So if you can think about it this way, a pound has like 3,500 calories. So that's why I say maybe 500 to 1,000 extra a day because that's going to automatically add up to the 3,500 calories you need to put on muscle, or a pound of muscle, I should say. So don't go overboard with it. Stay on top of your weight and your measurements. I completely cut out cardio when I'm bulking. You just don't see the need to do it. I won't do supersets. I won't do drop sets. I'll give myself plenty of rest in between my sets, and that way I can come back with more energy and be able to put up more weight. And then when you get home from the gym, like I said, just always have a protein shake within a half an hour. And then more importantly, when you're bulking, is you want to take carbs in. So after, like an hour after I work out, I'll take in a high protein, high carb meal. So maybe like chicken and mashed potatoes, sweet potato and steak, anything that's going to help your body absorb those carbs and those nutrients and get the protein in there too. So yeah, post-workout, do that, and then make sure you're getting enough sleep. So sleep is really important. When you sleep, you release growth hormone, and like I said, your muscles grow when you rest. They don't grow when you're working out. They're growing when you're resting. So aim for 8 to 10 hours to be safe. I mean, I know I shouldn't really speak because I'm a horrible sleeper. I naturally don't get really good sleep. So I might get like 7 to 8, and that's great for me, honestly. I usually get like 6. So just do what works for you. You know your body best. So if you can get 8 to 10 hours of sleep, great. If not, just really try and get as much sleep as you can. That's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, just cut cardio, increase your weights and lower your reps, give yourself plenty of rest, increase your carbs. Most importantly, your body needs carbs in order to grow, and just be on top of it. Weigh yourself, take measurements, and really just make sure that you're staying on top of all those things, because if you lose track, you're going to put on too much fat, and you're going to be really discouraged when you go to cut, and it's really tough for you to do that. So that's pretty much it. That's all I had for today. The company that I want to rep today is obviously Stealth Bros & Co. They make these drop kits, these stealth bags where you can stash your packers, your testosterone, anything you need in a nice stealthy manner. They look really handsome on the outside. I really love their company. I just met Brax in Philly. He's a really great guy. So if you can, head on over to their website. Find them on Instagram. They're a really great company, and they are run by trans guys for trans guys. So I just really think it's an awesome company, and a portion of their proceeds actually go to one of their friends' top surgery. So it's a really great company. They make really great products, and the owner is just an awesome guy. So that's it for now. My next video is probably going to be on intermittent fasting, which I've kind of been experimenting with. So that's when you just kind of restrict your calories during a certain amount of time over a certain course of the week. And you can do that when you're cutting or bulking. So that's something I want to address in my next video. So stay tuned. And like I said, thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate your patience.